Hey there. So I'm having a great hair day. Decided to wear my cat ears. Hope everybody's doing all right. Today I wanted to share some of the books that I've been using as I've been going on this journey of trying to get pregnant. And I'm sure some of you or maybe all of you have some of the same books, but I just wanted to share maybe just in case some of you didn't. And that way it kind of opens a conversation so that you could share books with me that I don't know about or that I haven't thought to look for. Um, of course, what is it? What to expect when you're expecting the Baby Bible by Heidi Murkoff and Sharon Mazel or Mazel. Um, very popular. Pretty much has everything in it. I tried reading it cover to cover at one point and got a little overwhelmed. So I do my best, and depending on which stage I'm at, I'll go check on something, or if I have a question, I just look back to this as my reference. Very good book. But the thing I like about their series is there's one that's called What to Expect Before You're Expecting, and by the same authors. And this is kind of cool. It's hard because when you're in this stage, you're not yet pregnant, and you're trying to get pregnant, and you're going through all this stuff. But there's sections about how to prep your body, how to kind of a little bit about how to get your mind in the right state of get in the right state of mind. Some stuff about fertility, how to track how to track your cycle so you have better chances of getting pregnant. It's just a variety of things. Problems that came up for me, like the PCOS, there's information in here. Things that definitely will lead up to when you're pregnant, and it's a good starter. So this is something that I really look at as well, like to look at. Um, I found this one. It's kind of covered, but it's called Pregnancy Instruction Manual, and this is definitely it's set up like a science book textbook or something, or an engineer book. Um, it's by Sarah Jordan with David Ufberg, Ufberg, and a lot of pictures, diagrams, um, things. It's a definitely smaller book, so not as detailed, but it is still informative, and it's kind of cool. A different viewpoint, a different take. So that's one I found. They also have the instruction manual version on how to take care of your baby when it gets here. It's kind of cute too. Um, the other books that were helping me years ago when I was in baby mode and didn't know what was going on, but um, the Belly Laughs by Jenny McCarthy. This was a good book. I remember feeling like, oh, somebody's, of course I'm not pregnant, but the idea of that and feeling connected to somebody's experience and all the stuff she went through, and she's very open and doesn't hold back. Um, I really appreciated this look on pregnancy, look into pregnancy, and she also has the the baby laughs. I'm sorry, by Jenna McCarthy. So once she had the baby, and of course later on she has books about her son ended up having autism, so she has books on that as well. Just different things that I used over time. I'm sure I have more books on babies and pregnancy. I just recently moved, so finding them is a different story. Um, and then there's this one book I thought it was pretty funny, and at one point, I'm like, I'm gonna be giving this to my husband pretty soon. We're gonna be pregnant, and I thought this was hilarious. It says, "My boys can swim!" Exclamation mark. The official guy's guide to pregnancy, and it's by Ian Davis. It's a little book, but I was looking through it a little bit, and I stopped because we weren't pregnant yet, but it looks like it has pretty interesting information. Um, just funny little illustrations. Um, a male's perspective on pregnancy and what to watch out for. It tells you, there's one section I was reading, it tells you to be prepared for a certain procedure and that it's going to be full of anxiety, and just watch out and be supportive of your wife or your partner. And that was kind of cool to read. And it's just, there's a lot of humor. So um, just different things. Another book to consider for your spouse or your partner. Um, and I thought that was really cool. So those are some of the things and books that I have that have helped me along the way. Of course, I've used, the internet. What is it? Be wary of the internet. Too much information is not always a good thing. But of course, you're on YouTube. So what are you gonna do? YouTube can be good. YouTube can send you the other way in terms of information. So just be mindful. I was told by a nurse at one point to not get too much information, because a lot of times you can kind of scare yourself into a different mind space versus it being helpful to you. So, I mean, the same could be said about books too. Just because they're out there for you to read doesn't mean you have to read every single book. You could end up getting overwhelmed. So, do your best. Um, you know, like anything, I myself try to go back to the doctor and confirm certain things and make sure I'm on the right path and right track. So use all these things as tools, and to help you with the bigger picture. So if you have any books that are of interest to you, that you enjoyed reading, or that you've seen that you think might be helpful to others, let me know. That would be great. I can always share them on this channel, and you can share amongst each other in the comments. So far the viewership is really small, and that's okay. But if any of this information helps just one person, I think that's pretty cool too. So again, just a few books, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Alright, take care. Bye.